I really hope we don't screw this up. But we're gonna try our best to give you guys a cool build series video. I know we're gonna have to put a lot of effort into training us because we're just like garage guys, not really a camera person. So I just wanted to look deep into your eyes and tell you how I feel about this bike. This is a 2018 Honda Grom. We're gonna do it for a special client. It was supposed to be a simple build, but over here at Steady Garage, we don't do simple. It usually involves a little bit more complexity to it. I don't know why we overthink things sometimes, but this client of ours said to keep it simple, he wants it fast, we have to screw it up. And we're like, okay, we'll throw a bigger engine in there. But with bigger engine, we're like, dude, he has to stop. There you go, we're gonna upgrade the brake. With bigger engine, better brakes, definitely need better suspension. Yeah, he's gonna definitely need better suspension on it. The body panel, we're gonna switch it to a brand new one because this was his original Thrasher bike. So he did put it through some pretty good beating. He rides around with it on his property with his kids. He takes it on little cruise here and there around town. And I think after we're done, he said he was gonna take it to the track. Usually with projects like this, the whole team gets involved. I can't be the only one on camera, so.
I know you can, that's why I'm coming. So my name's Jimmy anyway.
First thing first, we're gonna tear this thing all apart.
Complete.
Yeah, but we're gonna speed through this. If you want to take your aggression out on these panels,
Okay.
go at it. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, let's get started, man.
Yeah.
Jimmy Chen,
Not me.
explain yourself. Explain yourself.
Oh, my nail. I'm trying to cut my nail, that's what happened.
This is his nail clippers. Wire cutter, aka Dykes. Can't even use it no more.
My bad. Next time I will use the vinyl, okay?
Or like on Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah. make sure you buy the diamond one.
You want to see more of that, Alan? Does that excite you?
Yes. Know how to use a tool now, right?
Maybe? What's up, dude?
What's up?
You all ready for this?
As ready as I can be.
So my name's Alan, and I'm the new guy. These guys were crazy enough to hire me, and if you guys don't like the videos, it's actually all my fault.
Yeah, point it to him. Point it to
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
So for this project, we're gonna swap the engine to the CBR or the CBR300 and the CBR200. They're pretty much the same engine. And the engine mount that we're gonna use is the Chimera Engineering second generation Grom, or first and second generation Grom engine mount. So this engine mount, the good thing is 100% bolt tongue and is reversible. So at any given point you want to remove the 300cc engine, you can just remove it and the old engine just bolts right back on. Out of the box, all the spacer is pretty much in the position of where it needs to be. So this one will be the very top, this one will be here, and so on and so forth. I mean, they thought even about this, where if you notice, people might think, oh, it's actually really tight, it won't even go in there. But if you move it into like different position of the frame, it actually slides in. So these are actually the natural resting position of the two halves. The reason why it's tighter in the bolt section is because this is a used frame. Engine was mounted on there before. So it's like pinched in, or it's a little bit deformed.
Got it.
You know, because once you bolt everything in, is, you know, there's gonna be some aspect of the two halves bending and or flexing just to accommodate for the engine. So really easy fix. Jimmy will show you how to spread this open without, like, super easy.
Yeah, there's so many way to doing this, and then like I don't know what you will see in the camera or not. If you look at this way, you will see it's kind of like on this two ear with like a bend in a little bit, right? So we just try to make it straight back first using the original like the engine bolt. Put one in and stick the other one on this side. So when you're knocking it and look at it and see, okay, you do it one side. And then continue doing on the second side. You just look at it.
So it doesn't require much because you still want these to be fairly tight in there, so it kind of holds in place while you're installing the rest of the mount.
So this first one we did it pretty close. It's already slide in. So we good on this one, and then try the second one. So we need to work on the second one and see how much it is.
So for the top one, we'll show you the crescent wrench method, since so you want to just put the crescent wrench on there,
Tight.
keep it tight,
Yep.
and just a little bend, a little nudge, not a lot. Just go a little bit at a time, and then test out the spacer. See, there you go.
good.
Yeah.
Nice.
You see how it was kind of like binding a little bit, which is what we want, because we want these spacers to be in position once it's like located in there.
Now we put the spacer in position. So both sides, you want in, give us a little knot, and use a screwdriver. So line one side at a time, so you can see it is in center or not. So Kevin.
So for today, or for this video, we're gonna do the engine cradle on the chassis first, and then we'll put the engine in. But yeah, we'll move on to the second spacer and the third spacer,
Okay.
and then we'll show you everyone how all the spacer will be in position.
Yeah, you just look through the hole and see the shadow and everything in the center. That would be easy. Do you see my eyeball through the hole?
I don't know if I can do that.
Okay.
Actually, I
Right
did.
there.
I did. Let's tap it
Same
in.
thing. Tap in. Tap a little bit.
Okay.
So now you see that loose, easy.
Cool. So you just basically want to line all this up, and then when you actually put in the engine, you're not going to be struggling through this little wash or spacer. Yeah.
For this chassis, you need to take out this kind of hook, like the secure the wire. When you need to take it out, just in case like hitting the engine. But before the video, I already took it out. So
Oh, okay. So we got to actually snap out this little hanger.
Yeah.
It looks like.
use the same method.
Same method. Okay. So basically, you just clamp this on there. Or you just clamped it onto the crescent and then you just bent
twist
it
a
like
little
that.
bit and up.
Got it. Okay. Cool.
So another thing is this little hook to holding the hose down here, which is like
this
away
one?
away from the nut. So you just stick
What
this.
hose is that?
Oh, it's
It's a drain, huh?
It's a drain or is it?
the
Overflow.
from the charcoal canister. Oh,
Charcoal canister.
Sorry.
Okay.
okay. So this one, you have to bend it up. Just use a screwdriver, stick it in. Just twist up.
Well, that came out pretty easy, huh? Well, I mean, this bike came from a rusty place, that's for sure.
The hidden surprises.
The hidden surprises.
So now we're gonna work on the
Top
the
one.
very top spacer. So this one actually has a notch on here, a C notch. So this is to clearance the nipple or the breather tube. We're just gonna slide this in place, and if it's tight, then same thing. You can just use the crescent wrench just to nudge it a little bit. But for this, it's actually spot on. So
Nice.
Yep, so
Just slipped right in, huh?
put it down, and later on, when the engine everything's on it, try to level it with the tube.
up here on the throttle side, which is the right side, it has a small spacer between the mount and the chassis. So there's a spacer between there, and this longer one will be right in here. So pretty much these spacer will keep the mount on the same plane, on the same surface. So
Oh, so
nice
it's
and
just gonna be straight.
So we can lift this tube down first, because that's for the engine after. So there's another trick right here. It's kind of like they designed it kind of like pretty tight fit, which is like I like it. So you not like put the engine on, engine still wiggle up and down.
So it's a tight tolerance.
Yep. Yep, right there. Very top one.
Okay.
There's a hammer to tap in a little.
So in a way, this kind of reinforces the frame in some sense too, right?
Yeah, having everything tight and perfectly fitting.
Yeah.
Will show you that, hey, if something is not fitting right, it could be that the bike was in a accident or something was damaged. It probably fell over, because this is like as perfect as you can get it between the different manufacturers. So Honda being manufacturer of the chassis, and also Chimera being the manufacturer of the engine mount. For how the way it fits with the tolerance so tight is actually really good. So this chassis is actually really straight.
So it's never been dropped, huh?
And you
Never
wiggle
been
it.
crashed.
Oh,
It could be dropped.
yeah.
See, when you wiggle it, it doesn't move at all.
Yeah.
So I like that.
Okay, so it's pretty solid then, huh? Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, it's not torqued down right now, but even then, it's pretty solid. Oh, okay.
Okay, cool. So,
Now we're putting some of the nut on to hold it in position, but don't tighten it until you put the engines on. So there's a washer, just like if we take it out from the box. Washer, spacer, washer, two bearing, washer, and nut.
yeah, for those who don't know, this bearing is to lift the chain above the crankcase so it doesn't rub a hole onto the engine case. This is a solid bearing, meaning there's no isolation on there, such as like nylon or plastic or Delrin. To quiet it down, people do switch this out to Delrin, which we do have a option for. But if for those who don't care about the noise and want it to be like pretty much wear resistant, you would never have to replace this. Of course, it's gonna make some more noise, but at least it's not a wearable item. By putting the roller with the nylon or plastic or Delrin onto it, now that becomes a wearable item. We don't know how long it lasts. It depends on how tight you keep your chain tension. Sometime it might last like 200 miles, sometime 1,000 miles, a couple thousand miles. It just really depends, but have a couple of those on hand in case you do need to change it. But if you decide that the noise is not a problem, having a solid bearing will last you for a very long time. It'll probably last you forever.
I mean, I've never rode one, but I'm assuming it's already loud.
Yeah, it's not really loud. It's just the annoyance of
Oh,
hearing
okay.
that, you know, the chain rolling.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
why I'm
yeah.
telling you, my 300 is coming.
Yeah, that's true. To let
Yeah.
other people know that watch out, a 300cc.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
all 300
And another thing, you would almost never in middle of the road and call your friend, hey, my bearing out.
Yeah.
I need a tow truck.
But yeah, even if the nylon or the plastic one wear out, it'll probably ride on the bearing anyways. It's gonna make noise. But since the bearing size is smaller in diameter, it might rub just a hair on the engine case.
Got
so
it.
that's something to be aware about.
Got it. I'm taking notes, so when I build my Grom, I'm gonna decide.
Yeah.
But as a newbie, I don't know if I can even handle a 300 at this point. I don't even have a motorcycle license.
You can handle it. I believe in you. I
Oh,
trust you, man.
well, okay. Not gonna lie, I might bend the frame. Cause you know how big I am.
Yeah, honestly, I seen some guys are like 400 something pound riding a Grom.
Oh, serious?
Yeah.
Well, I'm only 290, so.
I know who is. Is it my friend?
Oh yeah, one of them is Big Chris.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then another one is Lil Chris, but he's not that much littler than Big Chris. I mean, Lil Chris is not as little. I don't know. They're
Yeah.
about the same size.
Yeah.
Which we love both of the Chris's.
We're gonna make a video when I get my license. We're gonna take a stock Grom, my weight versus your weight, if there's any difference and how much of a change there is.
Gotta watch out for that.
Mm-hmm.
Drag race.
So come to here, just like a hand tie or the nut, like a not all the way tight, you will still have a little gap on between the frame and the engine mount. So that way would make it easy to light up your engine. If you tighten it all up because the torque is so tight, so you will have a hard time to get the engine on.
Got it.
Yep. So the easy way to put is the top one on first, and because this one no need spacer or anything. Once you light up, it shoots in. Okay.
Yep.
So I don't know I can do that. Okay, there you go. Okay, here you go. So we just put the bottom one on first. You see there's a gap right here, gap right there. That's what this two spacer for. I hold my spacer and lift it up a little bit, line it up.
So they're putting in the spacer right now.
Okay, it's in. Keep coming. There you go. Perfect.
And there was no washer in between the spacer, right? It's just two spacers.
Yep.
So try to even both sides, the thread, the studs, get the same torque. So now, just rotate that. Just cut a little bit tight. Rotate that. To point it to that breather. You see that?
Got it.
So later on, if you put the tube on it, so it's not on the way.
Got it. So basically, he lifted up the engine to take a little bit of the pressure off, and then he just rotated that spacer for that notch to go over that tube.
Yeah, since these hardware are titanium and it does have a nylon locking nut, you don't want to over torque these. Normally, titanium on titanium, the hardness is the same, so it has a tendency to want to seize, or they call it galling. You just want to torque it just to the right torque spec. If you want to prevent any kind of galling, then you can put some anti-seize or some anti-galling lubrication on it. That's just a note.
Well, that explains why I kind of messed up my suspension nuts.
Oh, really? When you're a Forerunner?
Yeah. I got a 3rd gen Forerunner, guys. I don't know. Kev might be building it. Or Jimmy.
Yep.
Oh. I'm just throwing things in there. So basically, Jimmy right now is just tightening up, not all the way, but
So
snug. And
Yep.
then next thing you know, he's gonna do the torquing.
Yep. So now you just like go to like a both sides to make sure both sides are even, and then you torque that after. You don't want like a one side have one like a 3 pitch of thread, and then the other side like have the full thread on it. You know.
Real quick, can you help me take this out, dude? I'm kind of weak.
Oh, Jimmy's the buff guy.
What's that? Take what out?
Dude, I changed the battery for the torque wrench.
You don't
Is it
have the
unscrewed?
wire to, man?
Is it unscrew or pop off?
Snap on.
Yeah, snap on. You need to snap it off.
I think I might have messed up this $500 torque wrench.
Happen.
I don't know. I think it's seized on there.
Oh yeah, it get rust.
I thought we were in California. Why is it rusty?
That's why you need to ask
Well, it's made in the, I don't know where's Snap-on made in.
It's supposed to be isn't Snap-on like one of the most expensive brands? Wait, isn't there a warranty? Is there a warranty?
Not on the torque wrench. All we can do is just cry.
Dude, why do you spend so much money on?
That's why I couldn't. I
Snap-on?
was like, dude, how is it not unscrewing? Well,
Oh no, you were just weak, dude.
It was just because I was weak. It's okay.
Oh, Husky to the rescue, apparently. Snap-on, do better. Do better.
It's kind of not their fault because we left a dead battery in there.
I am sorry, Snap-on.
You should do better.
I am
$500 right there.
I am sorry, Snap-on. I am sorry, and
That was
forget what
bought-
I said.
Bought during COVID too.
His fault.
That's a COVID tax.
User error. User error. Husky's gonna not ever want to do business with us. I mean, not Husky. Snap-on.
I mean, Husky should sponsor us though.
Oh, Husky?
Easy-
We
easy
got
up
you
the box.
guys. We got you guys.
How you feel about that? Okay.
That
Try this side.
is actually very nice. So they torque one side, and then they torque the other side.
And 17. Oh, my bad.
No, it's 15? No,
No, 16.
16.
Sweet 16.
Huh?
Yep. What size is the other side?
14.
14.
16 and 14.
See, Kevin's got strong hands. He's just banging his hand on the metal table.
Ha! What do you think? How you feel about 45 pound?
45 pounds? Mm-hmm. 45 pounds. I think it's good.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's it. There you have it. One thing that we wanted to point out about the tensioner bearing is that you can actually move the washer based on the positioning of the chain. Because sometimes people might have aftermarket wheel where the sprocket slightly sits off center or off the normal alignment. So you can actually kind of compensate for that if needed. So once the chain and sprocket is on, wheel is on, then you can kind of move this around. Hope that helps.
That's this portion. We're testing out these projects, how we're gonna film it. If you like this, if you don't like this, if I'm talking too much. This one we decided to do a little bit more of a vlog style. And yeah, let us know in the comments. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Hit that bell notification.